We are back in the vanilla ultimate survival world. In the last episode, we built this auto crop farm with these two silos over here. They are looking great as the sun is setting over the barn. Real quick though, before we get started, when I was taking my thumbnail picture for the last episode, I did see that this was just looking weird. In the last episode, I just put this on top of the slab so it was floating. So what I did is I came up here and I just placed it down one. You can't see it from any visible point. Oh, you can't see that yet. You can't see it from any visible point in the world at the moment, so it looks fine. Real quick, we got to go sleep. And I bet you're wondering what that Lightmatica schematic is. You will find out in just a minute. But first things first, we are going to go check the crop farm. I did do about an hour of AFKing since the end of the last episode, and I have not checked this chest to see the crops we have got. I'm really interested to see how much we got. The villagers still living good. Let's see how much crops they've produced for us. Well, no carrots, but plenty of potatoes. I have no clue. Oh well, that is a problem for another time. What I do want to do is trade with the villagers real quick. There's that. Oh, and that's all our potatoes. Just like that, they're gone. But yeah, since you've already seen the schematic in the distance, let me not keep you waiting from what we're doing for this episode. We're going to be building some custom terrain. So let me go show you the terrain we have. Boom. It's the little bridge over the river area going through here. You're probably saying, Quicks, why is it blurred out? That's because I'm not trying to spoil it. So you'll have to stick around to find out what we will be doing. First things first, we need to gather materials. If we come down here to the stone chest, we don't really have any andesite, and we don't have any stone. So we need to change both of those. So we're going to grab our copper. We're going to make a few more copper pickaxes, and we're going to head on our way to the Mushroom Island. The quickest ocean Nautilus ride ever. Which brings us down to the caves, which leaves us with 3 things we need to get our hands on to start off the episode. Number 1 is andesite. Number 2 is going to be coal, because we need coal to smelt up. Number 3, cobblestone into stone. And I have my eyes set on coal right there. Wait, this is new territory. Wait, I think this is the... Yeah, that's what this is. So basically, this is a shortcut down to here. Nice. I definitely did not try to water bucket clutch that. And now, we can start the cave exploring montage. Oh my god. And we are back. We got all the andesite we need. We got some cobblestone. Not sure if it's going to be enough. If I had to guess, it's not going to be. And then I also got all this ore. And more importantly, this coal. Alright, and now that we got all of our materials, we can go ahead and get started on smelting. It's going to be a while. So I guess we can go ahead and get started on the easier bit. And that's getting all this dirt and placing this down first. So let's start placing. And a matter of fact, while I'm building this, I'm going to just talk a little bit about what made me want to do this. And just a process that we'll be going through to do it. I originally wasn't going to do this. I didn't even have an idea to do this. It just came along one day when I was actually watching Good Times with Scar. He recently did something very similar to this. It's an overhang. But then that kind of sparked my interest of maybe, maybe I could do something like this. But I didn't really ever give it a second thought until I saw this little area, and the first thing that popped into my mind was me being able to do something like this. So I thought about it for a little bit. I didn't really act on it though. And then I eventually got on and started, well, designing it. And here we are now. It actually only took me about a day to do it, which is very nice. I used World Edit, but overall, I'm really excited to see how this works out. I've never used World Edit for anything like this. I've only used World Edit to just copy and paste and undo stuff. Hold on, let me just stop and say, I really like, for some reason, how these flowers look. I don't know why I really like them, but I do. They look really good. Kind of looks like someone drew them. Anyways, that's besides the point. AS1DT out here. What you got? Low-key, I might go buy those. Or at least one of them. We just got some emeralds a little bit ago. Might as well spend some. Alright, here you are. And also take this lead. Hold up, give me like 1 second. I'm sorry. Oh look, he traded me some leather and a lead. Very kind of you. Where did he go? He's like, nah, bro, this guy's crazy. He got out of there. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, originally got the idea from Good Times with Scar. Shout out to him. Love the hermits. And then I acted on my thought of maybe this could look good. And I think it will look good, especially when we dress it up a little bit more. So yeah, I'm going to continue. Nice. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue placing some dirt. And I'll bring you back when I'm done. Alrighty. I've placed, I think, all of the dirt. And all of our stone is done. So let me grab this. Here we are. This is what we have so far. I know it looks very interesting. So this is the dirt part. Obviously, we'll smooth it out on each side, especially this side. But I think this is all the dirt. And you can kind of start to see it taking shape. But yeah, there we are. We got this stone, which is perfect timing. And let's go grab our andesite. And there's nothing else much we can do besides reload the schematic and get back to building. Alright, I'm back. I have not finished it yet, but I've gotten decently close. As far as the stone and andesite part of this goes, this whole side is finished, and this other side is close to it. So I thought I'd bring you back to finish this off. I'm actually really excited for this. I've never done anything like this in Minecraft, and I feel like it turned out pretty well for my first time. Now, I'm not saying this is like great or anything like that, but for the first time ever using World Edit and doing anything like this, I feel like this is really good. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Let's go through and check real quick how everything is looking and make sure we didn't miss any other blocks. From this angle, it's looking good. All these red spots are either stuff I changed because I thought it looked better, or like dirt that needs to be turned to grass. Over here, we're looking good. And then on this side, we're looking good once again. Sadly, you have to go. Now, one problem shows itself, and it's this in here. We could do something pretty cool with this if we wanted to, but for now, you see the torches. We're just gonna set these in here. I'm just filling this in because I'm bored. Hopefully that is spawn-proofed in there. Let me know if you have any ideas for what we can do down there. I have zero clue. And now what we're going to do is we're going to even out the land. We see all over here. It does not look even whatsoever. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend it out a little bit more this way. I think that looks a little bit better. This side I like. This is throwing me off, but I think when that spreads to grass, it'll look a little bit better. Then we could take these flowers and spread them all throughout here. And as we get higher up to here, we'll have more and more. So like this whole top area will have a lot of flowers. We do need more of those though. Alright, there's all of my flowers. Let's check it out in free cam. I really like that. Well, this leaves us with one more problem. Is that this under the natural bridge, it's not looking very good. So we gotta change that. And like almost everything else in this series so far, we're changing that by terraforming. Before and after, you can already see how much has been shaved out. And I didn't even do much. But we are not done yet because it still looks really good. But it's still a little plain and a little undetailed. So we are going to make this area from about here down to under here look so good. So let's go do that. Because as much as I like this, we can't settle for just this. We need more. And this would be a really quick episode if I didn't do any more. So we're gonna have to. First things first, let's get some firefly bushes. Not in there. Nice. I'm pretty sure I have firefly bushes somewhere. Hi. Small drip leaf. Hold up. That is on the list. You. Much appreciated. Then we can use this from bone meal, because when we find a few of the things, we're gonna need to bone meal them. Alright, got the shears. I don't know how we don't have any firefly bushes right now. I could have sworn we've had them, but I think you can bone meal them. So we should just be able to get one, and then from there, bone meal them to get more. Okay, so they're found near bodies of water, and there they are. Okay, that was easy. But we do need to hope that you can bone meal them. Yes, you can. Okay, good. So I got 2 of them. Let's go in this open area right here, and let's just start bone mealing. You're telling me I only get 1 per... Bro. This is... Alright, 19. We're gonna say 19 is enough. So we have the small drip leaf and the firefly bush. Ooh! Ah. I just kneed the leg of my desk so the corner went straight above my kneecap. Not even in my kneecap. Into that little flesh spot right above my kneecap. Hi. Why do you have a lead? I'm starting to think maybe this farmer has stuff in his inventory. So he obviously has stuff in his inventory. What does he have in his inventory? Whatever it is, I need him to compost it all. I don't think there's any other way to get them to drop what they have in their inventory. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait until he drops or composts it all. Composts it all. Ooh, I didn't even think about this, but we could get some sugar cane. We can use a little bit of sugar cane. We probably won't need much. But then I came over here so we can go to the lush cave to get some glowberries. Oh my gosh, I'm him. Can I do it again? Alright, we got 3 glowberries, 7 big drip leaf, and 6 small drip leaf. Also got 7 vines. We don't have a lot of glowberries, but we can grow them. Wait, let me see something. I need hanging roots, and I can bone meal them, so I only need 1. Okay, let me sleep. Let me go sleep. Oh, I knew that. Boom. Hanging roots. This is so easy. And last bone meal. Alright, so here is everything. We got all of this. We got the firefly bushes. We got the sugar cane. We got the hanging roots. The short grass, which, I mean, I just picked it up. We don't need it. Probably won't use it. The small drip leaf. The big drip leaf. Vines, glow berries, and glow lichen. We could also maybe grab these lily pads. I'll grab those. And then we should be good to start building. Or detailing, I should say. Right now, I don't plan on putting a pathway up to this. I think I should just leave it as like a natural generating thing. The player who ended up settling here and building their little area wanted to leave it like it is and didn't want to change it and mess with the beautiful generation of the world over here. So they stuck over here with their builds and then maybe use this as a natural bridge and maybe have some builds over here, but nothing in this area, if you kind of get what I'm saying. Kind of like the lore of this place. I don't have lore at the moment. I probably will end up creating some eventually, but not right now. And I forgot something else. I end up doing this on like all of my builds. I just go to the back of it and place vines for them to grow. So I'll just do it here. Those will grow. We'll do those last. Hopefully they'll have grown. We'll grab that. We'll grab the tuff. But I need mossy cobblestone. That's why I wanted those, so I can make mossy cobblestone. We can do it with moss, but I only have 3. So you're telling me I have to go back to the Mushroom Island?
1 hour later.
Alrighty, we're back. And we are ready to start decorating. I got the mossy cobblestone. Got cobblestone. I made these for a little bit more pointiness, which we'll go and start off with that. We can just go every now and then like here and just add that. The pointy factor, I guess. We'll see how that looks. Don't know how that's going to look, but I thought I'd give it a try. It won't hurt. You know, I actually don't mind it. I don't mind it. I think it could use a few more. Okay, yeah, I don't mind that. Let me know what you think about it. If you don't like it, I can take them out in the next episode. But it doesn't do much, but I feel like it does. It'd be great if we had stone, which we do have andesite. I don't know. But yeah, for now, this is what we're going to go with. Then we can get started on the next thing, and that's going to be placing some of these firefly bushes around. Okay, we're going to put one on the solo block right there. Okay, and then we can go like here and here, there, and there, over here. Boom, boom, boom. We can place one right there, and then right here. Yeah, already, this just makes it feel a lot more alive. Boom. I feel like these flowers are throwing it off a slight bit. They also make that cool sound effect at night. Listen. You hear it? It's like that buzz. Ow. That scared me. But I like that. I never pushed F4. It automatically pushed it for me. I don't think I got hit either. So that's good. And then we can do these little rocks now. This would be a really good place to put a rock. Yeah, I like it. Pretty simple. And we put 1/2 in the water right here. Yeah, I like that. So we have 2 rocks. We have enough cobble and mossy for here, but we don't have any more tuff. And I am not going back in the caves again. So we have 2 options. We call it here, or we go ahead and like change some of this out. Not all of it, but some of it out. And I like that idea. Let's go to that. And then boom. Here we are. Got the rocks. And then you got this little wall area right there, which has a little bit of the texture to it. And already, just with those 2 additions, or 3 with the walls, I feel like this looks a lot better. Now for this next thing, we're going to add these hanging roots. We have 18 of them, so we can just place them around. I'm going to go right on that andesite right there. Boom, perfect. So we got the hanging roots done, and now we have the glow berries. Now, if I'm not mistaken, bone meal does work on these, but we don't have any bone meal. So I'd like to get 1 more or 2 more Now glow lichen. Let's go ahead and light it up slightly with the glow lichen. Just put the glow lichen in different spots. We got that. We can go right there. We can go right next to that hanging root. That. We can go right there. Yep, that works. And then there we are. You can't really see them, but they're not really meant to be. Kind of looks interesting right now. And to be honest, it doesn't look the best. But I think it will look better when those glowberries grow. But hopefully, we gotta hope for the best. And then what we can do is we can grab our 6 small drip leaves. And if I remember correctly, these only grow into big drip leaves if you bone meal it. So if we don't bone meal it, it should just stay like that. Okay, there's 3. It's not letting me place. I'm confused. I'm extremely confused right now. Let me place on all of those, but it won't let me place it there. What is happening? Why can't I place it? Can I place it there? I can place it there. What's the difference? Okay, it's placeable there. I'm so confused. Is it too deep? It must be too deep. What happens if I place the dirt right there? I know this is not too deep. Because that's there. Is it because those blocks are there? Can it not have 2 blocks above it? I bet that's the case. Wherever these things are, it can only have... Wait, no, that's right there. Because that's there. I legitimately don't know why they're not placing. But again, I said this in what, episode 2? No, episode 3, when we built the barn. I somehow always end up terraforming in my worlds a lot more than I wanted to. There's that, and there's that, and there's that. All 6 of our drip leaf are placed in now. Alright, and then now I grabbed some coarse dirt and some glass bottles. I put away the rest of my dirt. Of course I did. Okay, guess we're just gonna go like here, because that doesn't look very good. It just being a line right there. And we're gonna replace some of this with coarse dirt. I'm debating doing mud or not, because I feel like just small patches of mud won't look very good. Oh, look, it grew. There needs to be one more out there a little bit more. Alright, I feel like that's good. Both of those just grew. I just looked at it like a second ago, as you saw. And this had grown, but those hadn't. So that's good. And we got this placed in there. I don't think I'm going to do mud, because I don't think just random patches of mud will look very good. I think if I did mud, I need to do all of it. And we got these. Those I'm not going to do. We don't need that. Lily pads we're not going to do. We might as well. Not through the middle, but right there is fine. Just 2 lily pads. And now all that's left is for these to be done. I think what I'm going to do is, first off, where else can this go? I think right there. Wrong spot. Wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. I want it back. Oh well. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do that. So now that can't grow any farther. I'm still hoping they can grow the berries. And then these, I'll let this grow down 1 or 2 more blocks. That one I'll let grow down 1 more block. And then hopefully we can get 1 more berry, so we could put right there. And then maybe another one we could put like right there or something. But other than that, I'm really liking how this has turned out. That's all I plan on doing for this. Let me know if you have any other ideas. I'd really like to hear them. Like I said, this is the first time I've done anything like this in Minecraft. And I feel like it turned out really well. I definitely think when these grow, it's going to be a lot better. All that's left to do is to wait for those glowberries. Let it grow, 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 let it go, let it go, let it grow. Oh. This would have been useful to know a lot longer ago. So we add one there, and we clip it. It's also what I'm thinking we should add another glowberry somewhere. Probably like here or here. I think we do here, and it comes down 3 blocks, so it's one under those two. I believe in myself. There we are. And then boom. Wait, it was supposed to be over one, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay, now we should go like here, right? I think so. Oh no. Alright, let's take a look at the bridge. Boom. Yeah, I like that a lot. I wouldn't actually mind another glowberry like there, but like one tall. Let me go add that. Just a one tall glowberry right there. And then we could probably do another one tall glowberry on the other side somewhere. I'm gonna go tuck away in this corner. And with that, we are now done with our land bridge. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna regret my decision. I'm gonna go into a different world with the same seed, and I'm gonna take a before and after picture. I'm gonna put him on screen right now. Editing me is probably gonna regret this so much, but oh well. Let's just take a look at this one last time before nighttime when we're gonna do the final showcase. It just looks so good, bro. Alrighty, it is becoming nighttime, so we can take one last look. You know what? No. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait to take the one last look. Because last episode, we made another Nautilus stables, and we have yet to fill it up with Nautilus. And we have to change that. But first, we need to make some saddles, so 1 second. Nautilus number 2 and 3 coming over here now. And we need one more Nautilus now. Where are you at? Alright, I guess we're going to get this guy. Alright. And we got him. We weren't able to zoom and boost right in, but we got pretty close. Now we have 5 Nautilus in this Nautilus stables. And then boom, we're caught up on all the chores we have on this world. Which means, thank you everyone for watching this series. It's over. Just kidding, just kidding. No, just kidding. It's not over. It is not over. And also, before we end off this episode and take the final look, I did go ahead and name our cat and horse. I picked 2 of the names that were the options in the last episode to name our cat and horse. And as you see, the 2 name tags we had are now gone. The names I have chosen for our cat and horse, the cat is Willow. Everyone say hi to Willow in the comments. And the horse I have named, it was one of my favorite names. The horse is Phelan. Everyone say hi to Phelan in the comments. And now it is becoming nighttime, which is perfect. So we can take one last boat ride. Technically our first boat ride through the little canal we made and under the land bridge, and check it out at nighttime. Alright, the sun is setting and we can go ahead and take our boat ride through the little canal area. And wow, it looks so good. This tree is blocking the view a little bit. I might remove it. Let me know if you think I should. Look at it. All the firefly bushes going. You can look in the water with the small drip leaf. You can see all the stuff hanging. I guess it's a mod or resource pack that isn't letting the firefly bushes like have the fireflies around it. Kind of bummer. I might try to figure that out in between episodes. It's not that big of a deal though. And man, it looks so good. We can go ahead and crash our boat into the wall. Let me know what y'all think about it. What y'all would change up on it. Any tips you have, how I can make this better. Because like I said, this is my first go around with World Edit and doing stuff like this. And also, a little bit of a shorter episode, I know. Let me know if you like these shorter episodes with the smaller projects. Or if you like the longer ones with the slightly bigger projects like we did in the last episode over there. And I am really happy with this build, and I hope you enjoyed watching me build it. And I will see you guys in the next one. 360 no scope. Gonna get some F1 shots real quick. Look at it. Look at the moon too. Oh my gosh. This is a thumbnail worthy picture. Alright, I'm actually gonna leave now.